Today, we're gonna discuss all about spermatogenesis. So, spermatogenesis is a process by which haploid spermatozoa develop from germ cell in the spiniferous tubulus of the testicle. This process starts with a mitotic division of the stem cell located close to the basement membrane of the tubulus. These cells are called spermatogonial stem cells. Spermatogenesis is a biological process through which male sperm are produced. This integrate process takes place in the seminiferous tubulus of the testes and it's crucial for male fertility. So, in testes, the immature male germ cell spermatogonia produce sperms by spermatogenesis. The spermatogonia present on the inside of the seminiferous tubulus multiply by mitotic divisions and increase in numbers. So, here's the breakdowns of the key points. So, germ cell, it is all starts with germ cells known as spermatogonia, which are located near the basement membrane of the seminiferous tubulus. These cells are the foundation of sperm development. Mitotic division, the spermatogonia undergo mitosis, which is a type of cell division that results in the creation of two identical cells. Some of these daughter cells will continue to develop into sperm, while others will remain as stem cells to ensure a continuous supply for future spermatogenesis. Each spermatogonium is diploid and contain 46 chromosomes. Some of the spermatogonia, called primary spermatocytes, periodically undergo meiosis. In the illustration of the male reproductive system, especially focuses on the testis and the seminiferous tubulus. So the testis, the main reproductive organ in males, where are sperm produced, and illustrations show a cross section of the testis. Epididymis, a long coiled tube that sits on top of the testis. It's where sperm mature and are stored. Seminiferous tubulus, these are highly coiled tubes within the testis where spermatogenesis occurs. The image shows a cross-section of a seminiferous tubule highlighting the different cells involved in sperm production. The image is designed to show the relationship between the testis epididymis and seminiferous tubulus in sperm production and transport. So the primary spermatocyte completes the first meiotic division, leading to formation of two equal haploid cells called secondary spermatocyte, which have only 23 chromosomes. The secondary spermatocyte undergo the second meiotic division to produce four equal haploid spermatids. So spermatogonia, a process begins with spermatogonia, which are diploid in germ cell located in seminiferous tubules of testes. These cells undergo mitosis to produce more spermatogonia or differentiate into primary spermatocytes. The primary spermatocytes, each primary spermatocyte is diploid and undergo meiosis. Meiosis involves two rounds of cell division. And secondary spermatocytes is haploid and undergo meiosis second.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're continuing the report of Mr. Sean. It's about spermatogenesis. The spermatids are transferred into spermatozoa sperm by the process called spermatogenesis. After spermatogenesis, sperm heads becomes embedded in the fertilized cells and finally release the seminiferous tubules by the process called spermation. As you can see at the picture attached, we have the spermatozoa, spermatids, secondary spermatocyte, primary spermatocyte, fertilized cells, and the spermatogenome. Spermatogenesis starts at the age of puberty due to the significant increase in the secretion of gonadotropin-releasing hormones, or GnRH. This increased level of GnRH then acts as the anterior pituitary gland and stimulates secretion of two gonadotropin luteinizing hormones, or LH, and follicle stimulating hormones, or FSH. LH act at the Leydig cells and stimulate synthesis of androgens. Androgen stimulates the process of spermatogenesis, while the FSH acts on these fertilized cells and stimulates secretion of some factors which help in the process of spermatogenesis. And that's all.
We are going to discuss about structures of a sperm. Sperm, it is a microscopic structures composed of a head, neck, a middle piece, and a tail. So this means a sperm cell is a very tiny structures that you can only see with a microscope. It has four main parts: the head, neck, middle piece, and a tail. Each part has a specific job that helps the sperm function properly. A plasma membrane envelops the whole body of the sperm. So this means the entire sperm cell is surrounded by a protective layer called the plasma membrane. So this membrane has a skin that keeps everything inside the sperm safe and helps it maintain the right environment to work effectively. So the next is, the sperm's head contains an elongated haploid nucleus, the anterior portion of which is covered by a cup-like structures called the acrosomes. So the head of the sperms contains an elongated haploid nucleus. So this means it has half the numbers of acrosomes compared to the other cells, so which is important for reproductions. The front of the head is covered by a cup-like structures called the acrosomes. The acrosomes contains special enzymes that help the sperm break through the outer layers of an egg when it tries to fertilize it. Okay, so the acrosome is filled with enzymes that helps fertilizations of the ovum. Okay, the next is, the middle piece possesses numerous mitochondria, which produce energy for the movement of the tail that facilitates sperm's motility. So this means the middle piece of the sperm is packed with mitochondria which are the tiny powerhouse that produce energy. So this energy is essential for the movement of the sperm's tail, enabling to swim towards the egg effectively. And that's all on my part. Thank you.